I spent 25 years in a variety of different roles in an insurance and investment company. I was a national training manager. I then went out to the field and became a direct leader of people, and then a leader of a region of leaders. But more than that, I became a student of people. And I would say I have a degree in people. And I have something that people are prepared to follow. And it isn't knowledge, it isn't expertise, although I think I have some of that stuff. It's about that I have their best interests at heart, and I want to help them be their best. Leadership is about leveraging gifts. It's both within you as a leader, your talents, your strengths, what draws people to follow you, and it's leveraging all the talents of all the people that are in your charge. And I'm just a little crazy. I've been in the leadership game for 25 years, but I haven't found somebody who isn't gifted yet. We teach people about business, and we teach businesses about people. What if every one of us had the ability to bring out the best in everybody we interacted with? Leadership is a verb, not a noun. It's an action. And I often think the title should be followship instead of leadership, because a leader without followers is just somebody out for a walk. I think if more companies understood that the byproduct of this approach is greater results, greater returns, all those things that the companies are chasing, they could apply this stuff. Precision and executing with precision is about having proper systems and structures in place. And I'll give you an example. We have this system in the English language called the alphabet. And the alphabet has 26 letters. No more, no less, can't be added to. That's the way it is. We take those letters and we combine them in certain ways to create the next level. It's called a word. And we then take those words and we put them together to create different meanings in something called a sentence. And then we take those sentences and we put those things together to create these things called paragraphs. And out of that comes Shakespeare's writing, the classics, and my tweets. Systems have to have the letters working, and when the letters work, then you can have the words, and when the words work, then you can have the sentences, and the paragraphs, and the classics. You have to give people a reason why, and very often we miss that reason why. It's why you do something isn't just because you have a job. You actually have to be pulled to a greater purpose. And most jobs have, at the end of it, a customer that they serve that they literally make a huge difference in their lives. The social significance of some of the things that people do today is vital, and understanding that so that their buy-in is as a result of the why, not because their boss told them to buy in. 25 years ago, I was living in London, and I was driving to work one morning, rush hour traffic along Richmond Row, and just at the hospital, St. Joseph's Hospital, there's a car that is about 2 or 3 cars in front of me, and he stops in the middle of very heavy traffic. It looks like to me to maybe let his wife out, who is working at the hospital. It's mid-block, he stops. They have a bit of a chat with the door open while all the cars pile up behind them, because this is rush hour traffic. And I'm sitting a few cars behind thinking, why is this fellow inconveniencing me so that he doesn't inconvenience himself? And I found myself asking the question, if that was me and I was dropping somebody off, I know what I would have done was I would have gone half a block further, taken the turn off the main road, dropped off the person, and inconvenienced myself instead of inconveniencing everybody else. He chose to inconvenience everybody else so he didn't inconvenience himself. And it's been a 25-year study for me on why do people do the things they do. I think, I call it the 4 C's of success. But what it's about is for that relationship is courage, representing your own interests, and consideration, looking out for other people's interests. And I think life is this dance of trying to discover where the line is for all of us. And maturity is ultimately finding our spot on that line and being comfortable with it.
I often think about the line, to he who much is given, much is expected. I've been given some of these gifts. I'm spending time with companies, helping them build environments for people to be their best is really exciting for me. As I do it and as I get in front of audiences, sharing my gifts, talking to people about how to maximize their gifts and watching them do it, I think we can accomplish incredible things together. Stephen Covey had a great quote. He said, "Trust becomes a verb when we communicate to others their worth and potential so clearly that those people are inspired to see it in themselves." That's what we do, and when we get a chance to unleash that, it's a beautiful thing.